All right, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and shalawam to the elect out there pushing the word in sincerity and in truth. All right, so this is GMS Precepts. The topic I'm going to touch on today is the Missles, okay? Because according to the Bible, it's the Most High's weapon, and it's what He's going to use to bring down the kingdom of Esau. All right. Actually, I'll read this because I was just reading it. This is the Bible Dictionary, as you can see here, the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, and let's see what it says under Edom. Okay. Let's see what it says under Edom. It says, Edom, or the Edomites, the nation and its people who were the descendants of Esau. All right. That's you damn. So Edom is not only a place. It's a people, all right. So the people, the place where Esau dwelt is called the land of Edom, all right. And its people are called Edomites, all right, who are the descendants of Esau, our evil twin brother, all right. All right. In the last verse, okay, it says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as a scene of great future judgments. Now, Edom has never been, like, according to prophecy, that destruction of Edom didn't happen yet. All right, because you got a lot of people out there saying that the people of Esau are done away with, or they're not around anymore. Well, where is the scene that the great future judgment took place? It didn't happen yet. That scene, that land of Edom, which is referred to as being destroyed, or like the Bible Dictionary said, a scene of great future judgment, is America. Okay, that place is America. So let me get the first scripture in Isaiah, the 9th chapter, because the topic, like I said, is the Missles, right? Okay, I'm gonna get Isaiah 9 verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Right now, now you see the old movies, like you got movies like Gladiator, you got movies like Spartacus, Braveheart, those ancient warlike movies. They're all hand-to-hand combat, right? They're all hand-to-hand. You got the swords, you got the shield, you got a lot of, it's real hand-to-hand. It's, you got blood flying everywhere, all right? That was an ancient war. That's how war was dealt with, but that's how war happened in the ancient days, right? It says, reading on, it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And that's how America, well, that's how the wars are being held now. Okay, it's with bombs, it's with missiles. What does America use? America is known for dropping bombs via drones. They call them drone strikes. All right. And also you got all these other nations. What are their number one priority? Okay, is to build up. I'm talking about nations like Russia, nations like China, North Korea, Iran, even America. All these top countries, their number one goal militarily is to build up their nuclear arsenal. That's why America has beef with all these nations. All right. Because they don't want these other nations to have as much power, nuclear power as they do, because they know they're going to use it. America just wants to be that only bully on the block, but the Most High is allowing these other nations to build up their nuclear arsenal for what? Because it's known that once you create a missile, you can't defuse it. It can't be dismantled. All right, so the Most High is allowing these other nations to build up their nuclear arsenal to use it and pelt this place. Where do you think 200, like the scripture says in Revelation, it says 200 million missiles. Where do you think those missiles are going to come from? All right, that's why the Most High is allowing these other nations to build up their nuclear arsenal. All right, so let me before, I don't want to keep talking. So that's that. The next scripture I'm gonna get is matter of fact, let me just go to this one, Isaiah the 34th chapter. All right. I'm gonna just jump down to the point This is Isaiah 34. I'll start at verse 4. It says, "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll." Right, and that's describing a mushroom cloud. Okay, because you got to remember when the ancient prophets they saw the vision. They saw America being destroyed. They saw all the missiles flying and pelting this place, America. So when they saw the vision, they saw the mushroom cloud, it being rolled together as a scroll. That's how they could best describe it. Because when you see a mushroom cloud, the top, it starts to roll over. Okay, just like what? Just like you do the ancient scrolls, you would roll it from the top and you would roll it down, just like, you know. So that's how they were describing it. All right. It says, "And the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from a fig tree." So that's talking about that Third World War, man. Because in the land Yahawashi, or the land of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew is Yahawashi, like I just said, which means the Lord's judgment. That's where World War III is going to take place, and all the nation's army is going to gather together and fight. All right. But the Most High is going to destroy America. At the end of it, the end all be all of that is what? The Most High destroying America with what? Those thermonuclear missiles. All right. And it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come upon Idumea." Right? Now when you look up the word, this is a Greek way of saying Idumea. When you the Greek word of saying Edom, I'm sorry. Idumea is a Greek word of saying Edom. All right. So this scripture right here is referring to Edom, and I just read in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, Edom is a figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as a scene of great future judgment. All right. And it already tells you that the way this place is going to go down, no other nation is going to go down. Why? Because it's that top wicked nation, man. All right. No other nation is going to get taken down like America is going to get taken down. So let me continue on. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven." And what's that sword? That sword is that missile. Okay? A sword is basically, when you see a sword in the scriptures, is something that brings on death. It's something that brings on destruction. Okay? Or it's specifically talking about a missile. Right? It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment." And that's the who are the people that the Lord, the Most High, cursed? Esau or Cain. Esau and the reincarnation. All right. So the people of the Lord's curse is you damn Edomites, because amongst other things, you have no goddamn complexion, hence your name. All right. You are the bases of men. The Most High only put you in that parachute for a limited amount of time. He put you in that parachute to show how great his power is. He can, if he can make Esau a kingdom, a great so-called powerful kingdom, and then he's gonna allow you to get brought down by who you call niggas, spicks, and wetbacks. Okay, the Most High was gonna allow us to take you down. This great America, we had a dude in the crowd saying, so why would the Most High allow the white man to have so much power? All right, you keep thinking that, okay? Because how easily he gave Esau power, he can easily take that away, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, so I'm gonna end it on that. Until the next time, shalawam.